in operating business, I always like that. If you're generating solid cash flows, that's just gonna, even though we're on a crypto podcast, to an extent, cash is king, or at least cash
Absolutely. Yep.
inflows are king.
Yep.
And so I do like a business if they have an operating, kind of cash flowing business that becomes a treasury, has a treasury angle, which is funny because that's basically a Bitcoin miner. So assuming they sell some Bitcoin and then keep the other part to put on the balance sheet, you kind of do have an operating business that generates real revenue, and kind of, you can call it cash flows, right? And if they sell the Bitcoin, then you're getting that cash on the balance sheet, and then also you're adding some Bitcoin to the balance sheet. So Bitcoin miners, funny enough, I think kind of fall into that camp, but a lot of times they don't get like the attention as they're a treasury management company. I think they're viewed differently. You think of the treasury management companies as issuing capital to buy Bitcoin. But these guys, it's kind of, they're issuing capital to buy machines, which then acquire Bitcoin. So it's kind of a similar process. So, I do like, I definitely always love an operating business alongside it. In terms of risks, I mean, yeah, you want to make sure, what I think you want to start to see is differentiation in the strategy. So if everyone's going out and doing the exact same thing, just the valuation multiples can't support all of this, right? Eventually it's just going to get arbitrage with. I mean, everyone's going to go out and launch a company until you just don't get that valuation multiple. So I think the way to sustain a valuation multiple, and for the company to continue to be attractive, is to do something differentiated within that. And so kind of the first phase of the differentiation was, hey, they're doing Bitcoin, I'm going to do it with Ethereum, or I'm going to do it with Solana. I think you're now getting to the point where, okay, different assets have been used. Now what's the next leg of differentiation? And I think that can be good. I think it's just going to push people to get a little bit more creative, hopefully not just taking risks. Like, hopefully it's not creativity just with the risk appetite, but actually some differentiation within that. Like I mentioned about some of the country jurisdictions where you can launch a vehicle in different countries, and all that creates some regulatory arbitrage, which at least is some differentiation out there. So, and I think you'll probably see some of that. A lot of these guys are already working on that, but you'll probably see it to a bigger extent too.